Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
Represented by attorney Jaherna Shahani, the defendant appeared before District Court Judge Robert Lane following his December 1st arrest. The wanted fugitive was captured after a 74-year-old female reported that she had been kidnapped, raped, beaten, and left for dead by Sanders and his alleged cohort, 31-year-old Richard Duncan.
We have a report file stamped December 2nd. Underlined is child abuse and neglect. Allegations are controlled substances, laws, and conduct. If he admits the allegations, we'll go forward with sentencing. If he denies the allegations, we'll set it for an evidentiary hearing. You and your attorney have had a chance to speak. What would you like to do, Ms. Shahani?
I would like to deny the allegations. Additionally, I believe some of the listed alleged violations are non-technical and some are technical, so I believe 2 reports need to be prepared.
You faded at the end.
So I believe 2 reports need to be prepared. The reports for technical violations and the report for non-technical violations.
Is that accurate? Have you heard of that?
Your Honor, I've never heard of that. We go with what's most severe because all the violations took place within the same report. Once it rises to the level of non-technical, it becomes a non-technical violation, which in this case is due to the new charges that Mr. Sanders was arrested for.
So you want an evidentiary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
How soon can you be ready, Mr. Percival, for an evidentiary hearing?
Can we do it after the first of the year?
Yes, sir.
Anytime by January 15th, I'll be ready.
Okay. January 27th at 11 o'clock, evidentiary hearing.
Police say on November 22nd at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon, deputies were dispatched to the 3000 block of Malibu here in Pahrump for a report of an assault. Upon arriving, they encountered the 74-year-old female who reported an assault and kidnapping. Investigation revealed, according to police, that the elderly female resides in the 1000 block of Enchanted Mesa. During the early morning hours on the 22nd, she was awoken by a male attacking her, now identified as Ryan Sanders. The female was subjected to repeated brutal attacks by Sanders, who also burglarized her residence. Sanders subsequently bound the female and loaded her into her own vehicle. She was driven to Desert View Hospital, where they picked up Richard Duncan and subsequently went to an abandoned RV in the 3000 block of Malibu. At the abandoned recreational vehicle, she was again assaulted and beaten and left to die. Police say that Sanders beat her with a fence post. The female was able to get free from her bonds and escape to a neighbor's property, where they called 911. Duncan was quickly arrested. Following an extensive manhunt, Sanders was located in a trailer on Elderberry Street with a female and his 13-year-old son. Sanders and Duncans also stole both of the victim's vehicle and used them to transport her from the scene. One vehicle was found off Windsong and Basin Avenue. A person was arrested at that location for allegedly hiding the vehicle from police. It was determined at that time by police that Sanders' attack was based on revenge. He allegedly worked for the victim's son and was terminated. In the November case, Sanders is facing charges of kidnapping in the first degree, attempted murder, false imprisonment, burglary, grand larceny of a motor vehicle, attempted sexual assault, and battery with substantial bodily harm. He was on probation with a history of burglaries, vehicle theft, possession of stolen vehicles, child neglect, simple assault, possessing stolen property, theft, grand larceny, fraud, and controlled substance charges, according to the Nye County Sheriff's Office.